Hi everybody, it is Monday the 21st and we are back with another video on AMC. Now before we do enter the video, one thing which I want to disclose is that when I was filming all of tonight's videos, my audio for some reason was not on. Now this is something that I only realised when I was editing the videos, which is rather frustrating, but obviously now I am speaking over the videos. This is a voiceover, so if some of the visuals do not match what I'm saying, please do understand. But yes, tonight we are looking at AMC as we always do. We are seeing some okay things for AMC, and again this video was filmed around 8 o'clock in the United Kingdom, so this was about 3 PM in the United States, so it was not at the time of market close. But obviously in this one we are reflecting on what we have seen in the price of AMC, because whilst it is down, or whilst it was down by about 4.99% into 5%, I think that today is not as bad as it really seems. But again, I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. All it is my humble opinion, but if you may enjoy, do make sure to smash that like button, and obviously that subscribe button as well. Now on top of that guys, you can follow me on Twitter. I give updates on AMC all the time, and now, new to the channel, we have a Patreon page. You can pay a little bit if you would like to support the channel, but obviously you do not have to if you would not like to. But yes, let's get back to the video and look at what we are seeing now with the price of AMC, and for this we are actually going to start off on the more simple charts. So looking at what we saw this morning, we saw a very strong gap up at open. This took us to highs of the day above the $62 level. So again, we can see we opened at about 61.22. We hit highs up there of about 62.37, which was really good for the day. Things were looking bright as they usually do with the mornings for AMC, but obviously it wasn't to last and the stock came down. Now again, some people are going to say shorting. It came down to 13.74, and again, it could have been shorted all the way down. We know that the shorts are continuing to short the stock, but yeah, unfortunately for them, it did not continue, it did not persist, and we saw a bit of a recovery from that point there where we hit the lows, and then we have been up for the rest of the day at the point of filming this video, where we hit highs of about 56.31. So again, not a bad day from the point of filming. So again, AMC is not doing too bad, and as I always say with AMC, yes, the stock can be down here and there. It's down by about 5.3%, which may seem like a decent amount, but one thing which I always do state is, if in doubt, please zoom out. So what I mean by this is that when we look at the 5-day charts, yes, we are seeing a little bit of red, don't get me wrong. We're definitely down from where we started off 5 days ago, but when we zoom out a little bit further, things make a bit more sense as to what I'm speaking about. So for this, we're going to zoom out to the more faraway charts. If we look at this one over the past few months, especially even the past month, we can see how much the stock is up. If you'd bought this one, at the start of the month, you would have definitely paid a fraction of what you would have done now. And again, if you'd have bought this one mid last month, you'd have paid an absolute bargain of $13.95. And obviously the share price has gone up now to 5 or 6 times what it was at that point. And that is why I say, if in doubt, zoom out. Now again guys, we can look at the technicals of this stock all day, we can look at the fundamentals of this stock all day, but with AMC, the situation is unique, and in my opinion, the technicals and the fundamentals don't necessarily have to make sense with this stock. But it's true to say that with any stock, generally speaking, if we see an increase of 100%, let alone 300, 400, 500% like what we have seen with AMC, there is going to be a bit of a sell-off. And obviously on top of that, AMC is a heavily shorted stock, so we're going to have a few paper hands selling at the top, which does make sense. And then obviously we have the shorting going on as well. But let's have a look at the more technical charts and what we are seeing over there for today. So at the time of filming, the volume traded for the day was 163.56 million. Now that is down from the 700 plus million that we saw on this big candle that I'm highlighting back there, where we saw a daily volume of 766 million roughly. So again, the volume is down from there. It's not a low volume for AMC particularly, but again, it's not really a high volume, so it's just in the middle, it's nothing too big. It's not really too significant in my opinion. So again, this does indicate as well that not many people are selling the stock, and we knew this anyway. Obviously shorting is happening, but the majority of people now are holding the stock, and obviously a lot of people cannot afford to buy the stock as much as they once were able to do, so that also makes sense that we are not seeing too much movement when looking at the volume. Let's have a look at what that MA, the moving average, is saying. And if we have a look at the line which is highlighted in the middle, and it says 24 in it, we can see that the moving average for the past 50 days is $24 exactly. So again, this is obviously going to be lagging behind as you would expect. If we look over at the RSI towards the bottom of the screen, we can see that the RSI number is, if I look a little bit closer, it is 64, I do believe. So again, it's coming more towards the overbought side, but it is not really there yet. So if this was about 80, it would be definitely looking very overbought. But where we are right now, it's not really too bad. And again, once I said earlier before, the fundamentals, the technicals, don't necessarily have to make sense here as much as they would in some other investments, because people aren't necessarily looking at all of the technicals as much as they would with other stocks, for example. Yeah, if we look at the MACD, we can see a MACD number of 10, if that is important to you guys as well. So we're not seeing too bad action when looking at this stock today. I'm very happy with how we have moved today. So again, some people are going to say that this is bad. We're seeing another day down. As you guys will know by now, because I tell you all the time, I like to have a look on Reddit, I like to have a look on StockTwits, and perhaps even Yahoo Finance forums. You see a lot of people, a lot of the bashers, who are going to use this opportunity of the share price dip to spread a lot of FUD, some negative opinions on AMC. And at this point, it's not really working anymore. The share price is down by 56.19, down to 56.19, up to 56.21 now, but you can see the whole thing that I'm saying. And at the moment, guys, it doesn't really matter for us anymore. All these dips do is, 1, allow us to buy at a more decent price, and obviously 2, make us more resilient. Now, I don't know about you guys, but my average last time I checked was about $14.55 average for my shares. I bought quite a lot around the $10 mark, and then I bought a few more around the $50 mark and averaged up ever so slightly. But obviously my average is $14. A lot of you guys' averages will be between, I don't know, $4 perhaps, and about $15 most likely. So for us, it's highly unlikely that we are going to go red on this stock. I think that is what we should remember. This one is in the green massively for us, and there is not really much chance of us going red. Most of us have been here for months. Most of us have seen the stock price go up to $70 and go back down to $40 in a matter of days. So this little drop down to the price of about, $56 range is not really too significant for us. Yes, it's red, but obviously don't see the red as something which is necessarily negative, because that is not always the case. We have some good news coming for Wednesday. I have made a video on that. Hopefully I will be able to publish that video tonight, but as you guys will know, because I mentioned it at the beginning, I am having to voice over the audio for the videos that I have already made, so the videos are taking twice as long to make and twice as long to publish as they would otherwise, so perhaps that video might be coming out tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going to let the disclaimer roll, but thank you for watching, guys. I will see you all again very soon. Goodbye.